Greetings, Manchester City fans. Today I bring you an in-depth analysis of the challenges our team is facing and the efforts the management is making to reinforce the midfield amid a critical situation. So if you want to know who could be the next pillar of the Blues midfield and what it means for the team's future, stay with me until the end, and don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Recently, injuries to key players like Rodri and Kevin De Bruyne have left a massive void in Manchester City's most vital sector. In the absence of these stars, Phil Foden was expected to take on a more prominent role, but things did not go as planned. According to the experienced scout Mick Brown, Foden's struggles to step up have not gone unnoticed. With inconsistent performances and only one assist in 8 Premier League matches, Foden has been under pressure for failing to meet expectations. While he has scored in the Champions League, most of his goals came against less competitive opponents, which only increases the doubts about his ability to lead the team in tougher scenarios. Phil Foden, one of City's brightest academy products, has long been seen as the natural successor to legends like David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne. However, the responsibility of carrying the midfield in a season marked by injuries and challenges has proven to be an obstacle. Mick Brown, who has worked as a scout for renowned clubs like Manchester United and Blackburn, stated in an interview that Foden's performance has not lived up to the coaching staff's expectations. He's struggling to find his place, especially without Rodri and De Bruyne on the pitch to support him, Brown said. This pressure has impacted not just Foden but the entire squad, which has to cope with the absence of crucial leaders. So what is Manchester City doing to navigate this crisis? The answer lies in the relentless search for a high-profile reinforcement. And here comes one of the big surprises, the name of Federico Valverde from Real Madrid. The Uruguayan midfielder, known for his tireless energy, ability to cover vast areas of the pitch and contributions both in defense and attack, would be the ideal replacement for Rodri. Valverde is one of the most complete players today, with a rare combination of technique, strength, and vision. However, negotiations to bring Valverde to Manchester have proven almost impossible. Florentino Perez, Real Madrid's president, has made his stance clear. Valverde is non-transferable, unless an astronomical offer is made. And when we say astronomical, we mean 830 million, that's right, fans. A figure that surpasses any record ever seen in football. This asking price is not just a number, but a statement to deter any club considering making a move for the Uruguayan midfielder. Valverde is a key player for Carlo Ancelotti and, under the Italian coach, has become an essential starter and fundamental to the team's dynamic. His departure would be a severe blow for Los Blancos, who are already under pressure for results in La Liga and the Champions League. Additionally, losing Valverde to a direct European rival like Manchester City would be unthinkable for Florentino Perez, known for his firm stance in negotiations. With Valverde out of reach, Guardiola and City's management continue to explore other options. Among the speculated names, Martin Zubimendi of Real Sociedad stands out as a favorite. The young Spaniard is praised for his tactical intelligence, tackling ability, and efficiency in passing. But so far, there has been no significant progress in negotiations. The main obstacle is that Zubimendi is viewed by Real Sociedad as a cornerstone for the team's future, meaning his release won't come easily. While Guardiola works with the current squad, the pressure for results and the replacement for Rodri continues to mount. The impact of the absence of Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri cannot be underestimated. Both players are crucial to City's tactical structure, not just for their individual talent, but for their ability to lead in decisive moments. Without these figures, the team has struggled to maintain the control and tempo that characterize Guardiola's style. Speaking of Rodri, it is important to remember that he was recently crowned Player of the Season and awarded the prestigious Ballon d'Or, a well-deserved recognition for his consistency and excellence on the pitch. In an interview after the award, Rodri highlighted what he believes was the key to his success. "I won because of my consistency. I was the most consistent player last season." The statement drew attention not only for its confidence, but also because he then revealed his own list of the best players, placing Carvajal in second and Vinicius Jr. of Real Madrid in third. This choice sparked quite a stir, especially among Brazilian fans who saw it as a potential dig at Vinicius Jr. But was it really a provocation, or just a way to praise his teammates? Now, fans, the big question remains, will Pep Guardiola be able to find the ideal piece to strengthen our midfield? Valverde seems like a distant option, and while Mendy shows promise, he is not yet a guarantee. Moreover, how will this affect the performance of players like Foden, who are still seeking consistency and leadership in such a challenging season? The truth is, Manchester City is at a turning point, and the next few weeks will be crucial in determining whether the team can regain its form and pursue the season's goals. So, who do you think could be the perfect replacement for Rodri? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates and in-depth analyses of our beloved Manchester City. See you in the next video. Hello, Manchester City fans. If you're a fan of the city and want to stay up to date with everything about the club, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be updating you on two major stories that are shaking the hearts of all City fans. The absence of Rodri, who is sidelined due to a serious injury, and Benjamin Mendy's victory in court against Manchester City. And of course, we have much more to discuss about the team's future, what to expect from midfield reinforcements, and how the team is dealing with this challenging period. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to not miss any updates. Let's get into it. Manchester City is going through a delicate moment, facing a series of challenges. Rodri's injury was a huge blow for the team, and his absence has affected the on-pitch performance. But what will City do to bounce back? Will the team look for reinforcements in the January transfer window? Additionally, we have Benjamin Mendy's case, which saw him go through a long legal battle against Manchester City. The court ruling he won is a real turning point, and now, with everything at stake, City's future is more uncertain than ever. Stay tuned as we bring you all the details of this story. Let's start with the most urgent matter: Rodri's injury. During the match against Arsenal, Manchester City's midfielder suffered a serious injury to his anterior cruciate ligament, ACL. For those who don't know, this is an extremely severe injury, and recovery time can be lengthy, usually ranging from 6 months to a year. This means Rodri will be out for the entire season, and this news took fans by surprise, especially considering how important he is to the team. Rodri is not just an elite player, he is one of the team's leaders. He plays a pivotal role in Pep Guardiola's tactical setup, acting as the engine in the midfield, shielding the defense, and providing key passes for the attack. His ability to control the game and his presence on the pitch are irreplaceable. His injury is undoubtedly a huge challenge for City, who now need to reinvent themselves without their key-holding midfielder. After Rodri's injury, City has struggled on the pitch. The team has suffered 4 consecutive defeats, which is rare for a squad as talented as Manchester City. The absence of Rodri has been keenly felt, as he is one of the pillars of the team. Let's not forget his psychological impact on the squad, as he is one of the most experienced and influential players in the locker room. Speaking of other midfielders, let's take a look at Rodri's temporary replacements. Kovacic has shown some good football, but many fans feel he is more suited to an advanced role, where his ball skills can be better utilized. Gundogan, meanwhile, who is now playing for Barcelona, was another key player for City, and his departure has created a void in the team. His absence has been felt, and City has struggled to find an adequate solution for the position he left behind. This midfield crisis has been a major concern for Guardiola. So, with the January transfer window fast approaching, the big question is, who will replace Rodri? Who has the qualities needed to make the team function like the Spaniard did? And given the current situation, there are rumors that Manchester City are already looking to secure an important signing for the position. According to rumors, Manchester City have their eye on Martin Zubimendi, a midfielder from Real Sociedad, to fill Rodri's shoes. And believe me, this signing makes perfect sense. Zubimendi is a complete player who excels at controlling the game from the midfield. His style of play is very similar to Rodri's, and he has been highly praised for his ability to break up play, intercept passes, and deliver long-range passes. His versatility makes him a key player both defensively and offensively, and he is exactly what City need at this moment. Zubimendi is one of the best defensive midfielders in La Liga, and his stats back that up. In the last 12 months, he ranked in the 85th percentile for tackles per 90 minutes. This places him in the elite category of holding midfielders in Europe. Manchester City, therefore, could see him as the perfect solution for the role left by Rodri. What's more, he already has a good connection with Rodri, as they both play together for Spain. In fact, Rodri recommended Zubimendi to City's management, highlighting his qualities and suggesting he would be an excellent fit for the team. With a release clause of 60 million, Mendy is a viable option for Manchester City, especially considering the 100 million budget City have available for the January window. If the club acts quickly, they could secure this signing and bring some stability to the midfield. Now let's talk about another major topic, Benjamin Mendy, the French left-back who has been through a legal battle with Manchester City. After being accused of sexual assaults and spending 2 periods in jail, Mendy was cleared of all charges. Now he has won a significant court ruling against the club, which will have to pay the majority of the $11 million in wages that had been withheld since 2021. Mendy had been detained in 2021 and 2022 while the allegations against him were being investigated. However, after months of court hearings, he was acquitted of charges of rape and sexual assault, and the court ruling stated that Manchester City should pay the wages that had been withheld during the time he was absent. This amounts to around $11 million, a considerable sum that the club now has to pay. On his social media, Mendy expressed his satisfaction with the ruling and commented on the long wait to receive the wages owed to him. The judge in the case, Joanne Dunlop, explained that City had the right to withhold Mendy's wages during the periods he was detained, but that the club had no legal grounds to withhold payment for the remainder of the contract. With that, Mendy now has the right to be paid for the time he was away from football, which is an important step for him to move on. With Rodri's injury and Mendy's legal situation, Manchester City is now facing a series of challenges. The team needs to regroup without their star midfielder, and with the January transfer window approaching, decisions on reinforcements will be crucial for the club's immediate future. Mendy could be the key to restoring stability in midfield, but the question is, will City make the right move? And what does this mean for the future of players like Kovacic and Gundogan? So, what do you think, Manchester City fans? Is Mendy the right choice for City? And what are your thoughts on Mendy's court decision? Leave your opinion in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more updates. Until the next video, and a big hug. Hello, Manchester City fans. If you're a City supporter and want to stay updated on everything about the team, you're in the right place. Today, we'll be looking at the latest news, the challenges the team is facing, and what the future holds for Guardiola's side. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any updates on Manchester City. Let's get started. Let's begin with the latest.